Hi everybody, welcome to DayZ, but this isn't DayZ as we know it. This is the original DayZ Arma 2 mod as published by Bohemia Interactive back in 2013. So this is when so obviously Arma 2 came out in about 2009, and then Dean Hall and his buddies created the DayZ mod. That was then folded into DayZ and Bohemia Interactive. They basically, employed DayZ and his team, and then they created the official DayZ mod for Arma 2. So this is what we're playing now. What happened was, I had a spare server going, an Nitrado server that I'm gonna get rid of. It's gonna go. But I thought, what should we just install on it? And I thought, I was going through the different games that you can install without having to add any extra money, and DayZ Mod was there, and I thought, well, I own DayZ Mod, Arma 2 DayZ Mod, and Arma 2 and Operation Arrowhead and all that sort of stuff. Why don't we install the vanilla one? So this is DayZ as it would have been back in 2013. So imagine, if you can, what it would have been like with the sort of games that were out in 2013. Having, this massive open world zombie, infected survival game come across your path. And remember, the DayZ mod originally was free. I mean, you had to buy Arma 2, but you could argue also that the DayZ mod was really one of the beginnings for especially Bohemia Interactive in terms of selling hundreds of thousands of copies of Arma 2, because people just wanted to play the DayZ mod. And then leading into DayZ Standalone, which I think was 2014, was it, something like that, and to where we are today, 2022, where we have a really quite, I think DayZ Standalone is in a fantastic position, and it has driven growth and monetization and cash at Bohemia Interactive incredibly, because obviously we know that Bohemia Interactive, their baby is Arma, isn't it? That's what they do, and DayZ has kind of come along. Now I am having a few problems with connectivity to the server, where we keep getting these timeout sessions. Hopefully they won't affect us too much. But I just wanted to have a look round. I guess we could be near Chernarus, or the version of Chernarus that was around back then. Now, so my character is very, very cold at the moment. Our blood is okay, our food is okay, our drink is okay. This has been a little bit janky. I have been having a few troubles with with the server, and I've been dying and respawning in. Now, we also have to be very careful of the fact that we haven't got any weapons, and there's no melee, which means that we can't really take on zombies. We have to run away. I think there's a zombie went inside that house, didn't they? But we really need to find some food. Maybe some different clothes. It could be that my clothing is wet because it was raining. See, I've got the flashing blue cold, which that might mean that I'm really cold. But I mean, I don't know what you think, but the game looks really good, doesn't it? I mean, Arma 2, I think is it's a good looking game anyway. Let's have a look and see what we can find. I can go first person. Quite a few of the doors and things that you would expect to see open in DayZ don't open. So a lot of work has gone into DayZ Standalone. See, I don't really want to engage with zombies. Now, what we also have is on the right hand side, you can see there's a little ear icon. You might just be able to see that, and an eye icon, and that relates to how visible you are to other players and the sound you're making. You can't climb over fences, tall fences. We can run. There's a lot of zombies around. Oh, what's this guy? Where's he going? Oh, we've been attacked. Oh, we've been attacked by zombies. Jesus, get out of here. Now, I don't think there's stamina. So I think you can run. Whoa, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. There are a lot of zombies around here. Yep, they're still chasing me. Still got a flashing blue coal, so temperature, so we're very, very cold. Oop. Oh, there's a fence there. Don't know how good zombies are at getting over fences. Still chasing me. I'm also... Oh, Jesus. God. There's loads of them. Oh, my God. Yeah, so it's a bit janky. What's been happening was I was trying to kill myself. And what was happening was I kept spawning back... Oh, my gosh. We've got a lot of zombies on our tail. I kept just spawning back in where I died. But with... low temperature and no more extra stuff. It wasn't like I was spawning in at the beach, which is a bit of a shame. These houses are a bit different, aren't they? They've got lights on inside. Just some sort of... I think it's just the glass, isn't it? It's coloured. If we can get away from these zombies by zigzagging. Problem is, because we're sprinting along, we're likely to attract other zombies as well. Okay, look, he looks like he's given up. Is he giving up? Okay. Let's carry on with our... see if we can loot some. So I'm now on flashing blue temperature right at the bottom. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Does that mean I've got hypothermia? Okay, I can't open that door. But yeah, I can imagine this game, people would have been like, you know, compared to the Call of Duties at the time and things like that, to spawn into this massive open world where there isn't, you know, there isn't a list of waypoints that you have to follow, you know, there's a list of tasks you have to do. You've just really got to survive, you know, and there's other players on the server as well running around. See, I'm not sure whether these, yeah, lots of the doors don't open, lots of the buildings. See, there is a zombie over there. Let's do a bit of creeping. Got a feeling my character's going to die in a little bit. What about this house here? Can we get in here? Alright, yeah. Maybe there's some good stuff in here. Let's have a look. Alright, we've got some food. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So can we close this door? No. Oh, there's loads of food. Okay, so here we go. So we've got some can of beans. We can put that in our inventory. And then we've got another can of beans, which we can put in our inventory. That's already in our inventory. Frank beans, road flare, soda. So let's drink that. Nice. And then let's go into our inventory. Let's eat these. So you don't have to bother opening. Oh, we've left the rubbish there as well. Now let me show you. Was there something else there? Let me show you something else. It's pretty cool. So this is the inventory system they have. If you think DayZ inventory is bad, DayZ standalone, yeah, this is worse. But also you have this book, which is pretty cool, like a journal. So you've got your, there you go. So there's my overall health, hunger, thirst, temperature. My humanity is 2,500, which I'm not sure what that means. 37 zombies, does that mean there's 37 zombies on the server? Maybe. So I've survived for 1 hour 5 minutes, and then I can look at that, and then we've got zombies killed. So I guess as I kill zombies they appear here. How many headshots I've got, how many bandits we've killed, how many people we've murdered. That's quite cool, isn't it? Oh, see, we're having this problem with the server not connecting properly. I don't know if I'm having a problem with the internet here at the moment, but it does mean we will get kicked in a minute unless it kicks back in again. I mean, oh, here we go. What's going on here? No message received for a minute. We might well get kicked now. Come on. No message received. Oh, this will be a shame. But even if we do get kicked, hopefully I've given you a little bit of a taste of what the original Arma 2 DayZ mod was like. You know, it definitely feels like DayZ, doesn't it? But it also gives you an appreciation of, you know, 10 years later, almost 10 years later, how far we've come with the game, and it is pretty special indeed. So anyway, I'm not going to bother trying to go back in, because to be honest, this has been very janky and very difficult to get working. I've had to do server restarts and rollbacks and all sorts of things like that. But it has been a pleasure to have a quick go. But there we go. Arma 2 DayZ mod. It is doable. Do I recommend you do it? No. Just play new DayZ. But I guess if you have got if you've got Arma 2 Arrowhead and you fancy a little bit of history, it might be worth doing. But honestly, DayZ standalone now on Xbox, PlayStation and PC is a much better experience. Anyway, what do you think? Put your questions and comments down below, and I'll see you again soon.